So did you ever wonder why I talk about all these apps that I use? Well, stick around. I'm going to tell you just why we use all these different apps. Well, hello again, Internet. Welcome back to the channel. We're out for just a little leisure ride. Took we brought the Fat Tire bike with us today. Figure I could probably drain down the batteries on this just a little bit because I haven't been out on it a whole lot. But I thought I would let you know why it is I use all these apps that you'll hear me talking about. And we use primarily 3 of them. We use the Map My Ride, the free version. We use the Ride with GPS, the basic subscription. And we use the Komoot. And that's the World Package. It's not their premium, it's their World Package though. And the Ride with GPS was always the one that I wanted to use, but the Komoot came along because of the price. And you've maybe seen that video out there, and if you didn't, it's because you're not following close enough. Hit that bell up there and hit that subscribe button. But hey, here's the reason that we actually use these apps is, you know, if you go way back, one of the first videos that I did, we never used any of these. You know, I would use a tracking app just to see how many miles I'd went, because I had 2 different bikes. A bunch of buzzards out there in the field. And yeah, they're kind of low flying today. I'll tell you, they've been hanging around me a lot. I don't know what's going on there. But I ended up turning the wrong way on a greenway. I was supposed to go and meet Michelle, and I turned the wrong way by accident, and I just kept boogieing. I don't know if it was 5 miles, 10 miles one way, but I had to turn around. I was kind of late for our meeting. We had to change things up quite a bit, and so I got the Ride with GPS that night, and it has the voice navigation on it, and so, you know, we were good with that. And then when we found out about the Komoot and started looking into it, it's just that it was such a better price that we went ahead and, well, there's a lot of buzzards out today. A lot of them out here today. So, okay. But, you know, it was just such a good price that we ended up changing up. That's kind of our main one right now. But what we use these things for is for navigation. See, Michelle and I, we like to go somewhere new. In good weather, we like to find a new place to ride basically every weekend. We want to go someplace new. And we're going to start sharing them places a little bit more with y'all. We haven't done the best job of that. I need to kind of improve in that area a little bit. But what we'll do is we'll sit down and we'll make up a route. And we might make up a route in, you know, Map My Ride, because it has a pretty good map on it. It's updated pretty well. And then we'll download that to the computer, and I build a database in OpenOffice of all of our rides and a GPX file with a link to put them into a map. And I've got the Office 365, but that's for business, and I didn't want to put anything business-wise on the computer. And so it was a good learning experience to mess around on a computer with a different app. But anyway, we put them in there, and then what we'll do is we'll upload them to another app. Let's say we'll upload it to either the Ride with GPS, or let's say we'll upload it to the Komoot app. And then we can edit it right there, and we'll add points of interest, find out where the public parking is. So if we need to change the start point, we can change the start point a little bit. We'll find out where there's a little cafe somewhere, and we'll stop and get some lunch while we're out on our ride. And we might change the ride around a little bit in order to accommodate a good time to stop at that cafe. And so it's little things like that. Viewpoints, you know, if there's some really good viewpoints, we'll go ahead and take a look at them, you know, and they might just be a quarter of a mile off the route, but we can go ahead and put those in as waypoints. And I think he hit that gas coming by me just to get loud, see if maybe he could wipe out my sound. Not that he would know I'm sitting here recording, but you know, we'll pick all of them, and then we'll just go ahead and we'll navigate it, and it gives us a voice navigation, and so we can just go ahead and enjoy our ride. And we just, you know, we can sit there and have conversations with each other, and when there's a turn coming up, the apps will tell us, hey, you know, hit this turn, rather than looking down at them constantly and saying, where is my red line at? Where's my red line at? You know, I gotta find that. It can even go as far as the ride with GPS and the Komoot. You know, you can set it up, and I don't have them set this way because very often we'll come off course on purpose to go see something that we didn't realize, and I don't want the app to reroute me, but it'll reroute if you come off course. It'll reroute you back in a different way, and of course we can set that on the fly if we choose. We can go ahead and change that up on the fly. So, but that's the reason that we use that. And so we'll just sit there in the evenings, and whatever, some nice gloves back here. I probably should pick them up, but oh well. But you know, we'll sit there in the evenings and we'll pick out a route, and now I've got a pretty good selections of routes, and so we can say, well, it's not supposed to be the greatest weather this weekend, but if it looks good, let's go somewhere. Okay, where are we going to go? Well, we want to stay pretty close to home. All right, so we'll list this table out of all of our routes closest to home to the furthest away from home, and we can say, you know, okay, we want to maybe ride 20 miles if we can, or maybe we want to ride a little shorter than that. We don't want to take a chance. So we can look at how far it is from home, how far the ride is, or how long the ride is. Richard, you see what's coming up on your right, don't you? That's a lot of green there. And there's a lot of green there in more ways than one, isn't there? You and I both know. There's a lot of green in there. But you know, we can go ahead and pull up one of our existing routes that we've already done, and we can go ahead and follow that, or you know, we can just build a new one. And that's why I use them apps. Now I will say that you guys should be getting one of these apps and kind of getting used to using it. I'm not going to tell you why just yet, but I'll give you this much. There's a new YouTube channel, and it's a young woman, and she has the YouTube channel Eastern NC Adventurer, and she rides a Hemingway Cobra, and she kicked out an idea to me that we're going to put in place. But it appears like she's doing hunting, camping type stuff on her Hemingway, and so, you know, if y'all get a chance, hunt her up and go on over there and take a look, see if you're so inclined to subscribe to her there. I like the content she has. She's got some pretty informative things for setting up her Hemingway. But that's why we use this app. I'm just tossing out that little teaser that y'all should be using some type of an app. That's going to be coming out. You know, you want to really make sure that you see that, because it's going to be good. And the best way to do that is hit that like, hit that subscribe, and get a bell notice. Just getting ready to end out the video, and all of a sudden I hear that familiar beep, 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 beep. And so the battery went dead on me, so I got that changed out. And but hey, that's going to do it. You know, like I say, y'all want to get acclimated to some of them apps. We're going to have a little something going on here coming up. And but that's all I'm going to say right now. But like I said, you need to go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you on the next one, and we'll let you know just what's going to be going on there. Hey, till the next one, Internet, it's Southern E-Biking saying stay safe, God bless, and keep the wheels turning. Once again, We're out.